Hey YouTube, this is Rob C here with an inflatable review for you. This is one I've been waiting for a long time. I saw pictures of it last year and kept waiting for it to come out, and saw pre-orders for it, and some places wanted like $250 and thought that was ridiculous, and finally found it on yardinflatables.com for $139, so I picked it up. It's currently sold out at yardinflatables.com, and matter of fact, every other place that I've looked online, it's either sold out or still in pre-order mode. So glad that I was able to snag it. Main reason I wanted this because I have the 13-foot Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, so I thought this would go great with it. It is made not by Jimmy but by Morbid Enterprises, and I've had a few of their other things. I had their Slimer and their shorter Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So they're not quite as good as Jimmy, but pretty good as well. So let's open the box and see what's inside, and then get this thing inflated. So this is inside the box, and I'm slightly disappointed because it has one of those wimp fans, which when I think of Morbid's other stuff, it had those fans as well. So hopefully that's not a problem. The stuff I've had from them in the past, even though it had the dinky fan, still turned out okay. So let's see. Got a really heavy duty, that's heavy. Really heavy duty power cord. It goes to the fan. Looks like you got just some generic steaks. That doesn't surprise me. Wish they put in some of the better steaks like Lowe's has added this year with their pirate ship and stuff like that. So I always go to Menards and buy the metal tent steaks for 98 cents a piece, and those are way more durable than these. And then I think the rest is just the inflatable. So I'll pull this out and then get it inflated. Alright, so there it is out of the box. Can't tell that it's an Ecto-1 yet. Looks like a snowman. But let's get it plugged in and see how long it takes to inflate with that little fan. One thing I'm noticing is you gotta be careful that the little fan doesn't get stuff on top of it, or it takes forever, which it keeps doing right now. So it's probably gonna need help inflating, because it's right there on the back. It's like underneath the car, or like right behind the rear wheels. Slowly inflating. I bought a pirate ship at Lowe's, and that fan, and it's just about as big as this, and that fan that it came with was great. That thing was inflated in like 10 seconds. Step back a little bit. It's supposed to be 9 feet long. Looks like it's about 4 feet high, maybe 3.5 feet. Again, the fan keeps getting stuck back here. It's just not getting enough air. There we go. Still waiting for pieces of it to inflate, like the front wheels. I mean, so far my impressions are fan stinks, but I mean, so it has LED lights. If I can get these wheels to inflate, which so far they're not doing a great job, it would look a lot better. I'm gonna see if I can get more air into the back of this. It does not inflate very well. Alright, I'm gonna mess with it a little bit, see if I can get this thing fully inflated, and I'll come back on and finish the review. Okay, so after inspecting it, it has two zippers on it. One of the zippers was zipped, one of the zippers was wide open. So I zipped that up thinking, that's it. It still doesn't inflate great. Like, you can definitely tell it's the Ecto-1, but it needs a way more powerful fan. But I mean, it'll do the trick. Problem is the wheels. The wheels just do not inflate very well no matter what you do. And so I'll continue to look for like any holes or tears just to see if there's a reason they're not fully inflating. But yeah, I saw on Entertainment Earth it was $250, and it's way too much. If it had a good powerful fan, I could see a little bit of a price increase, but like I said, this was $139. But even then, the fact that it doesn't really inflate great kind of ruins it a little bit. I mean, I'll still try to make it work in my display with the Stay Puft, but slightly disappointed. I'd give it 2 out of 4 stars. If it had a better fan and inflated better, especially the wheels, then it would be really cool. So I'll get another picture when it's in the yard, a little video of it, and that'll be that. Alright, well, here it is outside in the yard by Stay Puft. You kind of see the size comparison. Stay Puft's 13 feet. I mean, I take the review down to like 1.5 stars. There's parts of it I like. It's just the fact that it barely inflates. Like, it's definitely not tightly inflated. I mean, it looks like the Ecto-1 will do its job. But I put the best side out, and you can see these wheels are just bent. They just do not inflate very well. So I wish it was made by Jimmy. I think it would have been much better built. Real quick, one other thing I found annoying is that it has 4 tags on it that you can stake things into the ground, but it only comes with actually 2 stakes and 2 strings. So I don't know if that's just a mess up on mine. Like, you see this one, I didn't have one for. I've got a lot of extras, but it should come with 4. And then the strings and the stakes that come with it, those are pretty cheap. And I'll show you real quick what I would do if I was you. I would buy a set of these, get as many of these as you can. These work way better. They're super heavy duty. If you have a Menards in your area, these are just regular tent stakes, about 98 cents a piece. But these work great, way better than those cheap plastic ones. So that's the end of the review. Give you another shot of it real quick. Again, I give it 1.5 out of 4 stars. I think it's way overpriced for the quality of it. If it had a better fan, it'd be great. It's got an LED in it that kind of just blinks almost. I don't know if that's supposed to do that, or because they don't do it up front. but in the back it does. So I don't know what's up with that. That's just a fault in mine or what. I've had a lot of inflatables through the years, and I kind of feel like I know what I'm talking about when it comes to quality. I mean, I've got a bunch over here. They're all Jimmy products, and they're all really nicely made. But yeah, 1.5 out of 4 stars. If I had to put a price tag on it, I'd say no more than $75, but they're going anywhere from $250. Like I found this one again for $139 from yardinflatables.com, which is a great company. It's not a knock on them at all. They got this to me right away. I think they're located in Ohio. So if you're a big Ghostbusters fan, I mean, go for it, but I wouldn't spend $250 on it. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys.